What is the message going forward for the Republicans in this presidential campaign? What's the core of it? What would you say to that? You spoke to it.
I think the core of it is government's too big, that Barack Obama's vision for America is an expanding role for government. He has not done anything to propose serious debt reform. Even his own commission that he appointed, he hasn't really seriously looked at any of their recommendations. So I think for the Republicans, they need to talk about what's going to be done to truly help the economy grow and not to put burdens on the economy as President Obama has done. And I think that's going to be a key message. And also smaller, limited government and less burden, less debt burden, and less of a yoke of debt on our children.
Sally, you want to comment?
Justin's absolutely right. I mean, there's nothing I can add to that except to your point on GM hiring. The fact is Americans want to be Ford. They don't want to be GM. They want to be a company that on their own has worked hard and played by the rules and succeeded even in difficult situations. And this is where there is a huge division between Barack Obama and not only Republicans, but the rest of the nation, the people who will vote in this election. We don't want more government in our lives. We want less. We don't want a larger debt for our children. We want less. We play by the rules. We live within a budget. Why can't the federal government? This is a president who has been such a poor leader. We haven't passed a budget during his presidency. In the state of Florida, we're required constitutionally to balance our budget every year. The federal government not only doesn't have a balanced budget, we don't have a budget at all under which we're operating. That is just shocking to people like me who balance a checkbook at a kitchen table every month and make sure they have money set aside for the things that their families need resources for. And there is a huge philosophical divide between this president and the rest of the nation. That will be the talk in the fall.